A new chicken restaurant might be coming to Brookhaven. And stay until the end, because we're even going to try the famous chicken restaurant. Currently in Brookhaven, there are very few restaurants. You have a restaurant right here, another restaurant in the Brookhaven buildings, and a taco restaurant. And you also have food stands in the mall. That's still quite a few restaurants, but there are a lot fewer than before. And all of that is because of this restaurant here. Yes, the chicken restaurant. And yes, this one sells chicken, guys. So, could we be getting a new chicken restaurant soon? It's possible. But first, I need to show you some of the restaurants we used to have in Brookhaven. Because this chicken restaurant has a big problem, and I'll tell you about that in just a moment. And look, here, I've gone back a little in time in Brookhaven. And before, we had a burger restaurant called Burger Barn. Did you know about it? Tell me in the comments if you remember Burger Barn. Just put the word burger in the comments if you remember it. And if you don't, put the word chicken in the comments. That way, I'll see who remembers Burger Barn and who doesn't. So before we had this restaurant in Brookhaven. And it was a restaurant that sold, well, as you saw in the name, it simply sold burgers. But not only that, guys. Because yes, look, they also sold fries. And yes, and that's what we're missing today in Brookhaven. We don't have any restaurant that sells fries. And yeah, it's basic. Fries are really something very simple. I mean, everyone loves fries. If you don't like fries, that's kind of weird. But I think everyone loves fries. But in any case, what's certain, guys, is that today, we can't buy them anymore in Brookhaven. Just like burgers, we can't buy them anymore. But you know there's a place where we could buy chicken, fries, and burgers. And yes, you guessed it from the title. It's KFC, the famous chicken restaurant. And if we go back a little further, we had the Brood Diner right here. This time, no burgers, no fries, but chicken. Yes, yes. Look, there was chicken right here. You could order chicken. And if you wanted a burger, you had to go to the mall. Because look, there was the Happy Burger right there. And there, you could make fries right there, or make burgers. And before, look at what we had in Brookhaven. You could buy real Coca-Cola. Yes, the real brand, it was available in Brookhaven. And it's the same for chips, look. We had the real Doritos brand in Brookhaven. Today, we don't have them anymore. They've disappeared. But you know what else has disappeared from Brookhaven? There's a place, yes, a restaurant that has completely disappeared from Brookhaven. And come with me, I'll show you the restaurant that disappeared. But before I show you, I hope you've subscribed to my channel. And I hope you did. I really hope you subscribed. I'm counting on you to subscribe because more and more people are joining my channel. And it's really amazing. And now, look at the restaurant that disappeared from Brookhaven. It was a restaurant that sold crepes and waffles. And all of that is gone. But anyway, now it has nothing to do with chicken anymore. So, I'm showing it to you anyway, because it's something that disappeared from Brookhaven, and I think it's really a shame. Instead, we have a car dealership. And before I show you what the KFC could look like in Brookhaven, and even before we go try a KFC, a real KFC in Brookhaven, I hope, in any case, that you like this video. And look here, it's a fried chicken restaurant. Kind of like what KFC would be if it came to Brookhaven. So, we would take our chicken and put it right here. And now, look, we wait until it's right on the green line. And now, we can take out our chicken. And now, I've made fried chicken. And we can even eat it. So yes, we can already make chicken in Brookhaven, even if it's not KFC. And look, I can even grab a KFC cap right away. And now, I can act like I'm really working at the Brookhaven KFC. Well, maybe that's a bit too much for the apron. Or I could even turn myself into a chicken nugget. But I think that's also a bit too much. And yes, but be careful, guys. If you leave your chicken in a little too long, you're going to completely ruin your chicken. So here, I can still save it. But if I leave it too long, you'll see, it's really a mess. Careful, I'm taking it out now. Okay, it's already catching fire. That's really not a good sign. And if I take it out now, wait, why can't I take it out? No, I got it. Look, I have a block of charcoal here, seriously. This is ridiculous. And here, you have a whole stock of chicken. By the way, you shouldn't stay too long because it's really cold here. And here, look, you have the old Burger Barn. Even the Brood Diner that we tried earlier. And here, the burger barn that we also tried again. Anyway, it would be really amazing if all of this turned into a KFC. Anyway, I really believe it because there are a lot of places in Brookhaven where you can simply change the restaurant. And that's the case with the house. Yes, there's one house in particular. It's this house here. And look, it's a pizzeria. And you can come and change it to have other things instead, like a bakery. And look, I'm going to have a bakery right here in Brookhaven. And even an ice cream shop. And yes, you can turn it directly into an ice cream shop. I think that's really amazing. So imagine if we could turn it, I don't know, into a KFC. Wouldn't that be incredible? Or if we had a button right here to be able to change it. Imagine, we would have a button here to turn it into a McDonald's or a KFC or lots of other things. That would be so cool. But before trying a KFC in Brookhaven, I'd like to show you a picture that I made myself. That way, you can imagine what the KFC could look like instead of the restaurant that's behind me. And look at what the very famous restaurant that sells chicken could look like. Yes, KFC. Look at what it could look like in Brookhaven. It's really well done. So here, it really takes the shape of the building we have for the current chicken restaurant. But this time, it's red and white like KFC. It's incredible. In any case, I really like the look of the new restaurant. Tell me how you would rate it out of 10 in the comments. Honestly, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. It's really beautiful. It almost makes me want to go eat at KFC in real life. Honestly, it's incredible. It would have the same shape as the restaurant we have now. If that's not cool, I don't know what is. Alright, now let's try out a KFC in Brookhaven. Alright, for this, I'm going to open Roblox Studio. And look, I found the KFC directly in Roblox Studio. Okay, let's make it a little bigger. Alright, I think it looks really good like this. Honestly, it's really amazing. Let's go try it out right away. Alright, I agree. It doesn't match the current restaurant's shape, but it's just to show you. If there were a KFC in Brookhaven, it would look like this and be here. It's really amazing. Alright, I'm going to push open the doors of the Brookhaven KFC, and here we go. We're going inside, and look, you can order all kinds of different chicken. No, but it's really amazing. Here, we really have all the chicken in the world. And look, there's even a kitchen back here. If I go behind, it's incredible. Here, there are the fries. Here, there are all the drinks, and there's even the drive-thru. Look, people can order at the KFC drive-thru. There are even the very famous Roblox drinks. Honestly, it's really well done. I really like the KFC in Brookhaven. Well, it's true that it's a bit smaller, but honestly, I think it's pretty well done. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments if you think KFC will come to Brookhaven. And above all, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and watch other videos.
Oh.